Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. How are you all doing? I just wanted to drop in live. So just dropping in live to share with you something fun, something that just kind of popped into my head. Well, actually, I'm Dr. Liz, and this week and next week we have been focusing on managing change in our relationships. And really, the biggest thing out of my Happy Marriage Masterclass is that forced change doesn't work, guys. It doesn't. It's not permanent. It may work in the moment, but it is not long term. And so I'm here to help you this week and next week or so and onward to understand how to get the biggest bang, how to look at change, why does it come up, why do we suddenly need to have our partners be different, why does the relationship need to be different, why do we need to be different. And as I was working this morning, I decided I needed to change my behavior. I needed to change my response to something in my life. I had a couple dogs. Bark, 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 bark. And all the usual stuff like leave it, be quiet. It wasn't working. And then I realized, oh my gosh, I need to change my approach. I need to change what I'm doing to fix the situation. So what did we do? We went out for a walk. Instead of me sitting here, yell at them, trying to discipline them, we just got out, flipped it around, went for a brief walk. So fingers crossed, we will see how that works. But by changing my behavior, my actions, I'm hoping to have shifted their behavior and the situation and the environment. Now, of course, I am not saying that our spouses or ourselves are like dogs. I'm just not saying, okay? But what I am saying is that in a relationship, your partner is not going to change permanently if it's forced, if it's demanded. In fact, they may be confused because things that used to be okay in the early years, in the early days, are suddenly not okay. And even for ourselves, things that they did we used to be able to overlook are suddenly not okay. Or maybe you're getting the pressure back from them that things that you did. Hey, it was okay to, I don't know, sleep in on Saturday or get around to the laundry or whatever. And now it's suddenly not, or maybe it's not so suddenly not okay. And if you're like the majority of folks, we look at the problem and we try to fix it. And maybe we're having conversations and we're yelling or we're scolding or we're doing it ourselves, but we're building up frustration, we're building up resentment, and that is eroding the relationship. We're also taking the wrong step, the wrong approach. And so for those of you who are trying to fix relationships or get your relationship back on better steps, one, you may be frustrated, you may be discouraged, wondering, what the heck am I supposed to be doing here? How am I going to fix this? They don't love me, they don't care about me, they're not interested in me, I made the wrong choice. For many of us, we go, oh my God, I made a mistake. And getting out of the relationship or marriage is expensive and time, devastating. Or staying in is, and being, and like settling for less is even more devastating. And yourself and your joy and your love for yourself and your life is priceless. And your relationship is priceless. And so I'm here. Temporary fix. We'll see how Katie's doing. I don't know if you guys can hear, but Katie's barking up again, so we'll have to do another adjustment on my part. But what I wanted to say is that you may be finding yourself in a very low, discouraged point in your relationship and feeling like it's futile. I have talked to them until I'm blue in my face. I have yelled, I have slept on the couch, I have locked the bathroom door, I've done all sorts of things, and it's not sticking. Okay? Here's the thing. I've got the information, I've got the usefulness. Drop into my at Relationships Renewed private Facebook group. That's one thing, because I've got tons and tons of training and expertise. And my time, I drop in, do lives, and I do the Q&As. But come on and join me. I'm here. I'm ready. I want to help you. I do not want one more woman or their relationship or their spouses and their kids just to experience a dissatisfying life, dissatisfying family life, relationship life. The second thing is inside my Happy Marriage Masterclass, I've got 10 modules that target in, that drill down on the key areas that most couples experience struggles or fail to have the information going into it. So I've nailed it and mapped it all out and explained that to you. So I really encourage you to check out my Happy Marriage Masterclass. But for today, a little snippet, because I need to get back in session, I want to let you know that stop focusing on them. Okay? Stop focusing on them being the problem. We start with us. We look at what we can change. What is it that's dissatisfying about the relationship? What is the behavior that we keep going at them with? And how can we flip it? Maybe we flip our expectations, and I'll talk more about that. How we expect, how we ask, that's huge. Increasing that niceties and the niceness in the relationship. There's so much we can do when we step back and we look at ourselves as the problem and the solution. And when we start engaging differently in the relationship, when we start interacting differently, guess what? They follow suit. They pick up on it. They may not actually be aware of what's going on, but they know that you're being nicer. Or they're not in trouble all the time. Oh my God, I can't believe it. You did this wrong, you did this wrong. They're not in trouble anymore. So they approach you. They want to do nice things. You do something, go out of your way just for something simple. Maybe, hey, I thought about you. I made you a sandwich. Here you go. Or I was at the market and I knew you were wanting this, whatever, celery juice or beef jerky, whatever it might be. And I picked it up for you. Those little niceties shift the relationship dramatically. So guys, let's step back today. Let's not focus on the problem being them. Let's not focus on the problem being the relationship and you need to get out. Let's look back at us. Let's start taking responsibility for how we are behaving, how we are showing up, how we are responding, how we're talking to them. Drop inside, drop me a DM. I'll be happy to help. Check out my Happy Marriage Masterclass. It is loaded with the tips and tools that they can teach us in school. And so today, it's all about us, right? It's all about us, our expectations, and how we show up. Take care. I'm thinking about you guys. Again, drop me a DM. Join me in my private Facebook at Relationships Renewed. Pop in on the link on my Happy Marriage Masterclass. Browse around. I got tons of stuff in there. And I keep adding to it on a regular basis. Bye.